Well, guess where we are today? I've got Brazos with me. Remember, his channel is Between the Iron, and we're back at the creek. And we didn't plan to do this today. It just kind of worked out that way. And so I'm just going to do kind of a quick video, not a long-winded one like last time. I'm going to show you some things. We've had a few questions about the creek and like how it is, right? If that makes sense. But anyway, I'll do some videos to explain a few questions we've had and get back to you here in a bit. All right, so here's the creek. It's narrow, it's shallow. It's really almost like more of a drainage than you might say a creek. Before we jump in here and muddy up this water, it is possible that we could see some coins in there. That has happened before, and that was how they were originally found. Now, I did have a person that asked about the concrete, and they're like, there's no way if the state did this or that. The state did not do this. Okay, so here's how they've done this. All right, that concrete is only, maybe an inch thick. They basically backed the truck up, pointed the chute down here in the creek, and this is most likely excess concrete from out of the truck so that they didn't have to clean it up when they got back. And you can see these blobs of hardened concrete and then a few rocks. Okay, so this is not a creek that has been seriously treated for erosion control. All right, now on the culvert, question was, how can you detect a culvert that would have rebar in it? Well, these right here are formed. There might be a little bit of metal in them, but not a lot. And so you can see where I was last week. And guys, I'm not getting under that crap again because I'm going to show you here in a minute. I've got poison ivy all over me from getting in there before. All right, guys, well, I'm trying to be really surgical right here because a lot of these roots that you can see, those are poison ivy roots. And that's the mess I was in before that got the poison ivy literally on the side of my neck from those little branches touching me. So some of those aren't, but I can see the ones that are. And I really wasn't, I guess, being that careful last time. But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm cutting out some of the bank to get down to this thin concrete veneer that they have. And I'm getting a little signal here in these roots. So probably a coin. And but the filming is going to be a little bit tougher because I'm not using both hands. I've got to keep, and I do have these gloves on, but like this glove here, I've touched the roots and mud on this shovel. So I know I'm probably going to have poison ivy oil, and I'm not touching the handle of my shovel except for with my right hand. So I'll get back to you here. It's going to be kind of tough to video, but hopefully some results. All right, guys, so I pinpointed a little bit better. Now this is not silver. This is a Susan B. Anthony. But we are in that same area that I was in last week. So let's get this kind of rinsed off a little bit. Take a look at it. All right. Little Susan B. 1979. Okay, I have to really stay zoomed in. We are near a road. But I'm up here. You can see that the creek is down there, and I'm really being careful about what I'm plowing my way through here, like poison ivy and whatnot. But anyway, I got a signal. Look at that. Let's check it out. Okay. It is, too zoomed in. Okay, it is a quarter. Yeah, probably a bicentennial. That's what we have been finding out here. But anyway, this is up high. So I'm getting ready to tell Brazos about this because if there's here, our source could be up high and everything over time, of course, rolling down. So anyway, yeah. There we go. Okay, well, it's been a really busy week and I have not had a chance to clean these coins. I have, however, been, like I said, very busy with work. Busy with poison ivy. I've got, this is a bandage that goes all the way up. This arm is just lit up, as well as the side of my neck got lit up too. So definitely don't recommend that, but hey, you know what, it's worth it. So here we go. they're going to get a dawn bath. And I'm going to show them to you after that. All right, guys, I've set up a little table and a kiddie chair in my office slash junk room. Guess I'll give you a look at that. So you can see I've got quite the load of stuff. Maps. There's an old set of collectible photos. And yeah, just, you know, a lot of stuff that I've gathered over the years. So the coins, we're going to look at these together, and I'm saying together in the sense that I haven't looked at them either. They finally got a bath. It's been a week almost, and so let's check it out. All right, guys, I realize the lighting is absolutely horrible in here. Here's some of the Susan B's. We're going to just light them up with the flashlight. Okay, I've got my good old Warrior Mini 2, right? So this way we can see I've got 13 of the Walking Liberty coins, and you know, you can see like that one's got wear, that one not so much, and again not so much. So some of these are in really good shape, and you know, some not as much. So like this one here, this one seems to show a lot of wear, I think. Anyway, so dates range in the 30s. There's a 45 I see, 43. Ooh, that might be something. Anyway, 43. Then we get up into the Kennedys. You know, I'm not going to try to go into every single date and make this video super long. Then we've got the Franklins. I didn't realize I could go in that close. So I have not checked any of these for double stamps. There might be some. They're still a little bit wet, some of these. But the Walking Liberties are the ones that I am just most interested in and thrilled with here. And where'd that 43 go? Here it is. Nope. 43. I think it says 43. Yeah, I think. But anyway, 55. Looks like 33. 45. Can't tell. That might be 39. 34. Anyway, you get the idea. And this is just my share of what we found that day. We did go back earlier, as you'll see, and whether I put it at the front or the back of this video, I don't know yet. But I just wanted you to see these coins and and admittedly get a look at them myself, because I haven't had a chance to really do that. So I will look at them with my old man helper here in a little while. I actually also have a jeweler's loop, and right now I'm trying to figure out how to clean these without damaging them. So I've got a number for a guy at Heritage Auction House. I'm going to call him on Monday, and I've already talked with a coin dealer who really wants me to bring these coins in to him to look at. Go figure, right? But anyway, I'm going to find out how to clean these, and then I'll show you a video of those after they're cleaned up. All right, guys. Well, I hope that helps to answer some of the questions. And by the way, here's that poison ivy. This is looking good. What's underneath that bandage there? Probably within another couple hours, the gauze and the bandage, which, by the way, is a sock. I just cut off the end of it. But anyway, it's holding the gauze pads in there, and they'll soak through. In a few hours, you'll be able to see it through the shirt. So not the most fun. But anyway, as you saw in the beginning of the video, we did go back out there. We had to check cameras. Yes, there are cameras. And as an update, also found out I was wrong in my initial assessment that this was a public piece of land. It's actually private. And I guess the developers cut through that land and paid the landowner something. And they did cut that drainage. So if you look on historic aerials, that creek was not there. They started the neighborhood, started terrascaping basically for the houses, and they cut that little drainage. So there are some big old trees there that have fallen and are rotten. And in my mind, I'm thinking that must be the landmark that someone used when they initially placed those coins. But what we have today is just what we've got. So that concrete's breaking up down there, but right now we've got a lot of work to do clearing brush just to get up to the area that I think maybe this is or would be the source of those coins. Anyway, so I'll get back to you. This is just to try to wrap up the creek adventure from last week. And tomorrow we're going on another adventure, not to the creek, but a different place. So get back to you then.